Stoicism is not just a series of quotes and passing reflections. It is a practical guide to facing life. In this video we will explore profound reflections inspired by figures such as Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca. Each of these lessons has the potential to radically transform the way you see and live life. I invite you to watch the video until the end to discover essential tips that will help you overcome any challenge that life presents. If this is your first visit to this channel, I invite you to subscribe and turn on notifications. This way you support the creation of valuable content like this. Let's get started. Discover how to take control of your emotions and unlock your true potential. Don't tell everyone your problems. 80% don't care and the other 20% are happy that you have them. Instead, cultivate a small circle of confidants who truly support you. True empathy is rare, but invaluable when found. Stop looking for the good in people. Start looking for the good people. While it's noble to see the best in everyone, surrounding yourself with those who consistently demonstrate integrity and kindness will enrich your life immensely. You have to do what's right for you. No one else is in your shoes. Your path is unique, and while advice may be helpful, ultimately the decisions and consequences are yours alone. Trust your instincts and honor your journey. The more grateful you are, the more you attract things to be grateful for. Gratitude isn't just an attitude. It's a magnet for positivity. Appreciating what you have opens you up to receiving even more blessings. Never let a bad day make you feel like your life is bad. Perspective is everything. Even in the darkest moments, remember that life is a tapestry of experiences, and one single thread doesn't define the whole picture. Every second you spend comparing your life to someone else's is a second you're wasting. Your journey is unique and incomparable. Focus on your own growth and happiness, rather than comparing yourself to the perceived success of others. You can lie down and let people walk all over you and still complain that you're not flat enough. Setting healthy boundaries is crucial. Your worth is not determined by how much you allow others to take advantage of you. When you think about life, remember this. No amount of guilt can change the past, and no amount of anxiety can change the future. Focus on the present, where your power to act and change truly lies. Let go of what you can't control and embrace what you can influence right now. Every person in your life is a teacher. Some bring lessons in love and support. Others teach you what to avoid. Embrace every experience as an opportunity to grow, learning to appreciate the positive influences and to grow stronger in the face of the challenging ones. You see a person's true colors when you are no longer a benefit to their life. Adversity reveals authenticity. See who stands by you when you have nothing to offer, because they are your true allies. Don't beat yourself up because you think it's something you have to do. Marriage should be a conscious choice, based on love and mutual commitment, not a social obligation. Your personal happiness is more important than meeting the expectations of others. You don't have as much time as you think. Life is fleeting and precious. Enjoy every moment as if it were your last. Don't postpone your dreams or take for granted the time you spend with your loved ones. Tell the people you love that you love them and say it often. Words of affection have a transformative power. Don't hold back on expressing your feelings. Expressed love strengthens bonds and creates priceless memories. If you've never questioned whether you made the right decision, you haven't taken big enough risks. Growth. Personal love comes from stepping out of your comfort zone. Embrace uncertainty as a sign that you are challenging yourself. Not everyone is as out there as they say they are. Loyalty is demonstrated by actions, not words. Learn to distinguish between true friends and those who are only there when it suits them. Never trust what someone says. Watch what they do. Actions speak louder than words. Judge people by their consistent behavior, not by their empty promises or grandiose statements. You cannot love someone enough to make them love you back. Genuine love is reciprocal and voluntary. Recognize your worth and don't waste your heart because you are not willing or able to reciprocate their feelings. Be careful with your words. Once spoken, they can only be forgiven, not forgotten. Words have the power to heal or hurt deeply. Think before you speak and choose expressions that build up rather than tear down. Don't let someone who has hurt you make you think there is something wrong with you. The negative actions of others reflect their own shortcomings, not yours. Keep your self-esteem intact in the face of those who seek to value you less. Don't devalue yourself because they didn't value you. Know your worth even if they don't. Your intrinsic values don't depend on the opinions of others. Cultivate your self-esteem and surround yourself with people who truly appreciate who you are. If you are willing to sacrifice what you want most for what you want now, your future will always be full of disappointment. Instant gratification can be tempting, but discipline and long-term vision are what build a fulfilling life. Being single and settled is much better than being in a relationship with someone who makes your life miserable. Loneliness is not as lonely as toxic company. Value your emotional well-being above the need to be in a relationship. Sometimes you just need to say no and ignore the emotional blackmail that follows. Setting boundaries is essential to your well-being. Don't feel guilty for prioritizing your mental and emotional health. Oftentimes, the right thing and the hardest thing are the same thing. Personal growth and integrity often require difficult decisions. Embrace these challenges as opportunities to strengthen your character. What you do today can improve all of your tomorrows. Every positive action, no matter how small, contributes to a better future. Invest in yourself and your goals consistently. Sometimes in life, your situation will keep repeating itself until you learn the lesson. The universe has a way of teaching us through repetition. Reflect on your patterns to break negative cycles. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished for your anger. Uncontrolled anger hurts more here at home. Learn to manage your emotions so they don't consume you. It doesn't matter if you are right. Sometimes preserving peace in relationships is more valuable than being right. Humility and empathy can be more powerful than winning an argument. Sometimes the people you surround yourself with will shape your life in more ways than you realize. You choose your social environment wisely. Subtle influences can have profound impacts on your personal development. Sometimes there is no right decision to make. In these cases, you first make a decision and then work to make the right decision. Life does not always offer clear choices. Determination and effort can make any choice the right one. The biggest mistake you can make in life is to continually fear making one. The fear of failure can paralyze you more than failure itself. Dare to act, knowing that mistakes are opportunities to learn. Learn to be content and happy with yourself. If you need company to be happy, then you will turn to Bill. Emotional self-sufficiency is a strength. Cultivate a strong relationship with yourself before others. You are not responsible for what other people expect of you. Live by your own standards and values. Other people's expectations should not dictate your path in life. Not every thought needs to be expressed. Discretion and tact are valuable virtues. Sometimes silence is the wisest response. There are things in life that we don't want to happen, but we have to accept. Things we don't want to know, but we have to learn. And people we can't live without, but we have to let go. Life is full of paradoxes and challenges. Wisdom lies in accepting the inevitable and growing through it. No matter who tries to teach you life lessons, you won't understand them until you experience them for yourself. Personal experience is the most effective teacher. Value your own experiences as sources of learning. You can start your life over again whenever you want. You can start being the person you truly want to be today, right now. Every day is an opportunity to reinvent yourself. Don't wait for the perfect moment to make positive changes. The people who demand the most from you are the ones who do the least for you. Learn to recognize imbalanced relationships. Value those who contribute positively to your life and set reasonable expectations. Never sacrifice these three things: your family, your heart, or your dignity. These are the pillars of a full and satisfying life. Protect them at all costs, for they are irreplaceable. Always look to where you are going, not where you have been. The past is a lesson, not a destination. Focus on your future and future possibilities, without getting caught up in what was. Sometimes it is not people who change. It is the mask that falls. A person's true nature is revealed over time. Learn to observe consistent actions, not just words or initial appearances. Show respect even to people who do not deserve it, not as a reflection of their character, but as a reflection of yours. How you treat others says more about you than it does about them. Remain in your integrity regardless of how you are treated. When you cannot find a solution to a problem, it is probably not a problem to be solved, but a truth to be accepted. Wisdom lies in distinguishing between what we can change and what we must accept. Inner peace often comes from acceptance. Nothing goes away until it teaches us what we need to know. The recurring situations in our lives are opportunities for learning. Pay attention to patterns to discover important lessons. You make lasting decisions based on temporary emotions. Emotions are fleeting, but the consequences of our decisions can be lasting. Learn to step back and assess situations clearly. Sometimes it is best to simply cut ties with certain people, as difficult as it may be. Some people are simply not worth the effort. Recognize when a relationship is doing more harm than good. Stoicism teaches us that wisdom comes from practice and reflection. In this video, we explore some of the most profound lessons this philosophy has to offer, but this is just the first part of this transformative journey. In the next video, we'll dive even deeper, exploring how to apply these teachings to challenging situations in modern life and continue building a strong and resilient mind. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and watch the full series. Stoicism has already impacted or can impact your life. Until the next part of this journey of personal growth, stay inspired and keep moving forward.